Hello viewer, welcome to this video. Before we begin, I just got a few things to mention. First and foremost, there will be spoilers, so if you click this and arrow, now's the time to run. Secondly, there is no New Game Plus for last year of Nostalgaia, so everything has to be done in a single run. If you miss a part before a boss defeat, you'll miss out. Third and last, if you like these types of videos, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. Now let's get into it. Welcome to this video on Lady Sco Pecut's questline. You will first meet Lady Sco in the depths, arguing with Nero. If you want to know Nameless Nero's questline, the link will be in the description. At this point, you'll need to accept Nero's quest and defeat the beast within the darkness. You will then chat with Lady Sco afterwards.
Take our company, friend. I call myself Nameless Nero. My companion is the Lady Sco Pecut.
Just Sco, please. Nero's titles don't fit.
We are pondering a most dubious task. A quest, I like to think.
We don't have to be reckless to prove our worth.
But we must, when the world is filled with evil. Our new friend understands. I can see the latent heroism in their stature. Not unlike my own.
Would you help us, stranger? This quest might give my friend the value he needs.
Shh! Rally your bravery, Sco. I do not need aid, but I welcome a compatriot always. There is a creature down this corridor that seems not of this story. The lady is fascinated, while I see cause to vanquish without question. That it is evil is a thing we agree upon wholeheartedly. So, I give you this quest. Well, actually, I share it. I gave it to myself first. Are you ready to face the unknown at our side? I knew it. Come, my allies, for today we prove our worth.
We would have failed without you, friend. Nero means well with his quests and his titles. I suppose we each have to make meaning of this world, or impose meaning upon it. Nero is certain of his path, or at least he's certain he has one. For myself, I do wonder. Take this, a small token of my gratitude.
The next place that you will meet Lady Sco is in Festivity Row. You have two possible options for dialogue, and that is determined on if you beat Vengeance or if you did not beat Vengeance yet. Both dialogue options will bring you to the same point and will lead you to the next location of Lady Sco's questline. Down in the description will be a link to Vengeance's questline if you want to see that. At this point, Lady Sco found meaning after talking to the Reservoir of Pain. This pink thing, if you didn't know who I'm talking about. She holds the Reservoir of Pain up on a pedestal, but unfortunately, the truth is much darker. If you want to know the truth, check out the Innocence questline that I have.
He fell, but he wasn't broken, though I worry for him. I think it's time our paths diverge.
Finish the conversation here, and she'll move on to her next location.
The Reservoir of Pain. It had a generous smile, but a heavy heart. It gave me this blade as a gift. I think it feels Nostalgaia's suffering in a profound way, but also yearns to ease that suffering. I can imagine nothing more heroic. Can you? Sometimes I feel compelled to just stop, to try and understand it all, like a finger. Staring at its hand, or its arm, or its whole body. A thing trying to glean its purpose from the thing it is a part of. Though my body lacks much sense at all, so perhaps I've spun a futile metaphor.
The next time that you meet the lady will be in the Witchwood Wilds. She can be found prior to the tunnel that leads to the Old Crone. She'll hint at how the crone is related to the Reservoir of Pain. Down below will be a link to that questline for the Innocent. Chat with her here, and she will move on to her next location. I have also found that if you don't chat to her here, she will also move on to her next location regardless.
A friendly face! Oh, I'm sorry. That was really insensitive. There's something beyond these tunnels. A creature, more deviant than the abomination we slew in the mines. Somehow, she is able to harness Nostalgaia's decay. This is beyond depravity. To profit from the glitching of our world, as though it held some deeper meaning, some greater purpose, I would end her. But I can't traverse the maze below. The Reservoir of Pain absorbs the agony from those of us who've been mistreated. It must take a lot to give so much. But that's martyrdom, isn't it? When I think of the crone lurking here, undermining the Reservoir's sacrifice, I finally realize what a hero's quest would be. The Reservoir wouldn't want to kill the being beyond, but to save her from herself. Perhaps I can end her suffering.
After you meet her from the wilds, Lady Sco will be trapped in a cell in the rehabilitation pits. Talk to her here, and then continue forward.
Hero! This is embarrassing. I think I am to be civilized, or some grim echo of that process. Whatever it involves, I don't really care to find out, and I don't suspect it'll work. We've not spawned looking the way they want us to be rendered. But for better or worse, this is who I am. No torture can change that. It can only be torture. Please, if you can, find a way to mask what they hate to see of me, before they tear me apart. Nearly heroes were we, and now a world needs us. Please, find a way to cover what they hate of me. Convince them I'm the civilized adherent they seek.
In the Red River Hall, heading up the keep, is a gold armor that is called the Civilization's Form. This is needed, but must be remembered. If you bring back the armor without remembering it, Lady Sco will decline it, saying it shows too much of her incomplete form. Continue up the keep until you reach the first church. Remember the armor here.
Purify your flesh, purify your heart, burn the degradation wrought by your desire. Pain is proof of your corruption.
Return to Lady Sco after you have remembered the armor, and then give it to her.
Perhaps when one is drawn as we are, it invites such a one to draw different meaning from the world. You found something? Oh, my friend, thank you. I will never forget this. Now, I wait. Let's hope the disciplinarian sees in this the order his mistress demands. I was never meant to be seen. Well, maybe at one point. In conception. Before creation. It doesn't matter now. Here, all that matters is stopping the cycles of pain. What meaning did you spawn with? Forgive me for saying, but prior to meeting you, I didn't know of you. There's much of ourselves we can hide, isn't there? Thank you, humble friend. You and I play their game. For now.
She will then be found before the boss of the area. Defeat the boss together and chat with her afterwards. If you'd like to see the boss fight, check the link in the description.
Let our justice be a warning to all who cause suffering. Tyrants think they should change the world, but all they do is hurt it. I would martyr myself for this world.
Once you obtain the power of flatness, head back to Orshaft Village, near the anvil specifically. Move across the bridge to the cave. This is a significant location in the Innocence questline. There will be a link in the description. After you remember the edge of a trophy here, Lady Sco will appear to end you, since you go against her savior, the Reservoir of Pain. Finish her off, reclaim your armor, gain the sword that she was carrying, as well as the achievement for her questline.
Suffering begets only suffering. My burden of doubt is gone. I will save you from yourself, Painbringer. Painbringer!
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please comment, like, and subscribe. Take a look at the other videos that I'll link within the different quest lines down below, and I'll see you next time.